Hi guys, welcome to Josie channel.
Quarter 3, Week 2, Day 2. Here are the objectives. Explain the effects of force on the movement of an object. And number 2, demonstrate how force applied to an object. Come on, let's have fun while learning. Based on our previous lesson, how does force affect the size of an object? Very good. To continue, I need 2 volunteers to push the teacher's table within 10 seconds. Based on your observations, who among the 2 boys was able to push the table farther from them after 10 seconds? Very good. Who exerted less force to push? You're right. Does the size of the body affect the force to be exerted to push the table? Very good. Let's proceed to your group activity. It was entitled, How Does Force Affects the Movement of an Object? So here are the materials. We have small plastic toy car and meter stick. Just follow this table wherein we'll have 3 trials, and then you're going to put the type of force applied, and you're going to measure the distance covered. Alright? And now, let's have your group presentation. Based on your activity, how do we compare the distance traveled by the toy cars when pushed by the weakest force and when pushed by the stronger force? Very good. The stronger the force exerted, the farther the toy car travels. Which degree of force applied made the toy car travel the farthest? Very good. The toy car traveled farther when the force applied was stronger. Which degree of force applied when the toy car traveled the nearest? Good answer. It traveled nearer when a lesser force was applied to it. What factors do you think affected the movement of the toy car? Very good. Shorter distance is traveled when the force is weak, while longer distance is traveled when the force is strong. For further understanding, I will discuss to you the effects of force when applied to objects. Aside from it changes the size and the shape, it also changes the movement of an object. So let's have the first one. It can change the state of rest or motion of an object. For example, it, it is when your hand pushes a marble gently on top of a table. The ball then sets into motion. Now, if you keep your hand on the opposite side of the moving ball comes into a state of rest, or it will stop. The next one, it can change the direction of moving object. For example, when a football player applies force by kicking the ball in different directions, just like in this video clip. Lastly, it can change how fast or slow the movement of an object. For example, the ball travels faster when the applied force is stronger, and the ball travels nearer when lesser force is applied to it, just like what you did to the toy car. It also called the push and go. Okay? So let's go back to your activity a while ago. Kindly predict what will happen if you keep on pushing the toy car with greater force. Very good. What did you apply on the object in all situations? That's right. Without force, will the object at rest move? Correct. Without force, will the object in motion stop? That's right. Without force, will the moving object change direction? You're right. And so, what did you do to make the object move faster? How about to make it slower? Very good. How does force affect the motion or movement of the object? Very good. To sum up, here are the things you should remember. The force applied on an object also affects its movement. Force can change the state of rest or motion of an object. Next, force can change the direction of movement of an object. Lastly, force can change how fast or slow the movement of an object, just like the push and go. And for your seat work, please bring out your notebook and answer this. So just write true if the statement is correct and false if the statement is wrong. Go! Now let's check your answers. For number 1, the toy car traveled farther when the force applied was stronger. The answer is true. For number 2, traveled nearer when lesser force was applied to it. The answer is true. Number 3, the toy car traveled farther when force applied was lesser. It is false. Number 4, the toy car traveled lesser when force applied was stronger. It is also false. And lastly, the toy with new battery can travel farther than the toy with old. The answer is true. I do hope you got a perfect score. And for your assignment, please answer this in your notebook. A delivery truck stopped in front of your house. They will deliver a balikbayan box which your relative sent you. The box is quite heavy for the delivery man to carry. What can you suggest so that they can carry the box easier? So you're going to list down all your suggestions in your notebook. That's all for today, kids. Thank you, kids, for listening. See you again next time. Stay safe, everyone. God bless.
Please don't forget to like, comment, and share. Please also click the subscribe button. Thank you.